Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, rather had fun on Augie.
Yeah.
All right, I have a personal question for you both here. Personal to pickleball. Um, do you train your grip switching at all? Are there any drills that you practice? Like, so for example, lately I've been playing and I'll get caught in continental or semi-western at the kitchen line, and then a hands battle ensues. I've got the winner, but I'm like stuck semi-western and I send it long or put it in the net. And
Uh-huh.
being able to switch and know when to switch is something that I found to be a challenge, especially when you play at higher levels with like faster exchanges. Anything you guys
Yeah.
do to train that? Is that something you think about?
Um,
You first.
I don't. No. Like I think I got all of that just from playing junior tennis. So I don't really think about it, to be honest, like at
Well,
all.
how much do you switch grips? Like, take us through the
Um,
different grips that you use.
yeah, I think I'm one of the few who uses like a continental grip on my drive. So I use like the same continental on my forehand and backhand drives from the baseline. So there's no switch there. The only time I really switch is like when a forehand dink gets behind me and like I'll kind of shift it over to like scoop it a bit, and then I'll shift it the other way, or no, actually the same way for the backhand flick just to get a little more leverage and spin on it.
Oh, okay. So the
Otherwise, I'm
ball, you
pretty
see the ball
squarely.
floating to your backhand. You know you're gonna flick it, and you do have a little bit of a grip change.
Yes, yes, very slight.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, I would say for me, I'm switching grips generally only when I have a lot of time. I don't actually change my grip for a backhand flick. Um,
Hmm.
I still feel pretty good. I play pretty continental from the kitchen line. I will change it over. I change it to almost a pretty heavy semi-western for forehands, but that's from the
Oh,
baseline.
really?
I've got plenty
Uh-huh.
of time to do that, and then switch back to continental up at the net. I do switch over to the tomahawk shot, but again, that's
Yeah.
only when I have a lot of time. Right? I'm only hitting
Hmm.
tomahawks from probably like chest and above. So if I'm hitting a ball from chest and above, it means that it's coming at me slowly. If the ball is at my chest and
Right.
it's coming at me quickly, that means it's going out. So I really only am
Hmm.
changing grips when I have time. But there are plenty of players who do change over for a backhand roll. I would not be the person to ask how to quickly change your grip for that.
Hmm.
Augie's obviously better there, but sounds like
Just a
it's
little
just
bit, maybe like early recognition, I guess. And I don't even do it every time it's like slow. I just do it when I'm like certain that I'm gonna flick it, which is not often. So even when you're speeding up, like off the bounce from the kitchen, you're back to continental, Zane?
um I'd say if it's a really dead dink, I might change over to a if I have a ton of time, I'll change over to a semi-western.
Hmm.
Um, but I also do a decent amount of them from continental as well. Um, I think it helps for me that I sort of hold a two-handed ready position a lot. So after I hit that shot, I try to come back to ready, and having that left hand on there again helps change the grip a little quicker. I'm not changing the grip generally only with the right hand. It comes from sort of twisting it with the other a bit.
Oh, I got you.
This is some
Nice.
this is some good nerd talk. Okay, we're gonna keep
Yeah.
it.
It's
you
very
you asked.
technical.
Yeah. Well, I mean, speaking of nerds, Augie, I hear you got a perfect score on the SAT.
No, no, just the
The
math
math.
part.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, okay, well,
Yeah.
that's
And I
still
just hate that this fact has followed me, honestly.
why. That's
But
We'll make sure it goes away.
yeah.
no.
Uh,
Yeah.
So,
yeah. All right, that's
all right, nerd talk. You did say something in the table tennis. First off, I have a lot of opinions on table tennis, but you mentioned two things: flick and loop. Are those
Yes.
somehow different, or are those the same shot? And are they used in the same way? Are they used to describe the same thing in pickleball?
Yeah, so I might have like misspoke kind of. I'm not sure that flick is necessarily a super utilized term in table tennis. I could be wrong. It's more so the loop,
Okay.
but the loop in table tennis translate directly to like the flick in pickleball.
Gotcha.
But then, and I've said this like on other podcasts before, like when I was
Wow,
playing
he's a
table
podcast
tennis, I
slut.
never,
Yeah, there aren't any.
yeah,
there
yeah,
aren't
this is
any
like my
others.
7th one, but no, it's like I was more of like a backhand puncher when I played, so I would never really try to create a whole lot off my backhand, but I would like kind of counter. So that's one thing. That's another reason why I do like the table tennis rebounder stuff, was to like train that kind of motion that I just never had before, which is like getting the paddle face down and then lifting up like that.
Gotcha.
Okay. Back to my nerd question, another one related to my recent experiences. So I think I first noticed this. I was playing against Jay DeVilliers, and if he is at the kitchen and you're trying to like hit a third or a drive, he'll play it and you're at the baseline. He'll not only like roll, if it's a backhand, roll it, or forehand too, but he'll put extra emphasis on it, right? With his wrist. You let the wrist go limp, you loosen your grip pressure, and you really add this like extra flick to it. So you're not only trying to get depth, but you're giving the ball a kick when it hits the ground. I'm starting to see more and more players do this. Ed Ju just had a really good video on it on Instagram. AJ Kohler's really good at, using that wrist action. But is that something you guys are thinking about? I feel like I'm just encountering it more, where people aren't just rolling the ball back. They're like really putting some like nasty spin on it. And I don't know, I keep noticing it more and more, and it just makes your thirds that much harder.
Yeah, I think any time that you can do any extra thing to get like a little extra spin on a fourth ball, you're going to do it. And like more and more people are kind of getting comfortable with that technique of overemphasizing the follow through and the drop down. And I've actually done that as well more recently. So yeah, it's a good pickup from you. Yeah, it's effective for
Yeah,
sure.
now I'm trying to do it, and I just errors on errors. I should just try and get the ball in.
You'll get it. I think start like doing it slowly, like hitting the ball slow off the paddle, and like you might get countered from the midcourt every now and then, but just to really work on the technique.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. We had one Twitter user ask, "Are you single, and how tall are you?"
Ooh,
Was this Hey Shay again?
what? Yeah.
Elwood.
What's their profile picture look like? No.
They're upside down, doing some parkour.
I'm single and I'm 6'1".
Damn. I just got married, so I'm off the market. But
all right, if you guys don't know Warstick yet, it's, in my opinion, the best branded paddle in the sport. Go to their website. Actually, just go to their website and check it out. It's warstick.com. Look at the designs and tell me those aren't the coolest in all of pickleball. They also have some really cool pickleball bags. Discover Warstick, the sporting goods powerhouse known for its top-tier baseball gear, and now offering an extensive lineup of premium pickleball equipment. From the court to the field, Warstick's pickleball paddles are unmatched in blending artistry with high-performance design, with options for every player, whether you're a casual enthusiast or a competitive pro. Don't forget to check out the stylish premium bags, perfect for hauling your gear in style. Shop now at warstick.com. It's not the weapon, it's the warrior.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, rather had fun on Augie.